Hey there, Brian. Today it is windy and noisy because I'm outside by a large road, but today is a good day and a bad day. And if you saw the title of my video, then you know it has to do with my chainsaw. Bad day because I had a tree that split in half. These crummy trees that live in my neighborhood and are all around my house. They're very brittle and they fall and they crack and they're nasty roots, and I mean they're just awful trees in my opinion. So, but I get to use my 18-inch Craftsman chainsaw today, which is the good news. And I haven't fired that up in a while, and I got some semi-fresh gas, and I'm just gonna knock it out and just put on my safety glasses. But other than that, I'm not gonna be wearing, you know, everyone's gonna get upset, you know, that I don't have my face shield on, or my chainsaw cutting helmet, or my special lumberjack shirt, you know, it's saw resistant, or my pants, you know, so I don't drop the saw down and cut my leg off, or my steel toe boots. I don't have all my lumberjack stuff on, my professional cutting equipment, because I don't own it, and I don't care to own it. But all joking aside, I'm gonna wear my safety goggles, and I'm gonna cut this down. It's gonna be very easy. But other than that, I'm gonna knock this out, and we'll just touch base here and there, and we will cut this down. All right, as you can see, my dog loves to chew wood, and she gets excited and collects wood and scatters it all through the yard. But tell me what kind of tree this is. I'll take the camera up close to it. 3 or 4 of these trees, all in different places around my house. They're very brittle, and if the wind blows at 40 miles an hour, they'll break off in the center and drop down and tear up the fence and litter the yard. But yeah, this just happened overnight or this morning. I didn't really hear it. I just woke up this morning and it was like, oh man, the tree is down. And it split right there in the center like it usually does. There's the other one that maybe 5 years ago that broke off, and 20 feet of that fell down, and that's probably rotten at the top, but I just didn't want to get up there around the power lines with my chainsaw and cut that down and risk getting electrocuted. So yeah, that tree sucks, and that tree sucks. I did cut that one down with my chainsaw off where that split to a V, that first tree. I'd love to cut all these trees down. These trees, I love trees, don't get me wrong. I am a tree hugger to say, but not these trees. But here we go, we're gonna get the saw out and start cutting. All right, as typical, we're gonna put some fuel into the little bulb right here because it hadn't been started in a long time. We're gonna make sure that the run switch is in the on position. You got to do that or it won't start, and you'll just sit here pulling. So on the on position, pull the choke out. I like to step on it just to keep it from not coming up on me. I'm not one of those, I don't know if I'm strong enough or if my agility is good enough to just fire that up in the air, but I like to put it on the ground. Marshals, quit. All right, so there, when the camera gets around, you can see the limbs that I cut off, just getting some of the junk off the tree so I can get to it better. It's just my process, people. Don't get upset at anything. It's not a big deal. No, don't get panties wadded up. It's just using a chainsaw. It's easy enough. Well, you get the idea. Man, it's windy today. But I'll cut down the rest and I'll show you the success that I had, and I've got all my fingers and toes and my legs and my arms all when I'm done finishing doing this. Again, this is not a big deal. So this is just something easy to do. It's not tough. So just keep that in mind when you comment, okay? All right, so here's the kind of tree this is. Like I said, they are miserable trees. They crack, fracture. The root system, these sprouts that they do, these knots. I don't know if anyone will be able to tell what kind of tree that is, and it's actually producing some sap on my hands. It's got these whatever you call that on not leaves, but you know, whatever that is. And I took it up off the fence so that it's not under pressure, under torque. I'm still gonna have to figure out, because I don't want to cut it and have it, you know, because it's in an odd position. All right, so I pulled this tree with my own strength. I pulled it and it's coming down, so now it's not under tension. So if I cut it, it's gonna go, you know, potential to cause me harm. I'm just while it's on this fence, because this is not the sturdiest of fences, I'm just gonna make a cut right here and then right here and see how that works out. Here's how easy the saw starts up. Flip the switch on, don't forget. Now I can probably just jump on it. That bend in the fence was already there from like 5 years ago when we had a F1 tornado, and it knocked off all these tree tops. All the trees that were much, much taller, they came in the yard and they fell on the fence. So that's why it's bowed, not just from that, just FYI. I'm just gonna cut this down, take it back to my makeshift wood pile in the back from all the trees through the last 10 years that have fallen from storms and wind. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. All right, I'm hot now and I'm done. Enough work on Sunday, God's day, Sunday. I got a lot of stuff to clean up and move over there near the street for the Dallas to come pick it up and take it away. But there's the stump. I still gotta cut that down, but I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna do that the next day or the next day and get that a little flatter and haul all the other wood over there and be done with it. But all kidding aside, man, I try to be safe with my saw. You know, I joke around a lot because there's a lot of jerky people out there that that you know, think they got to be your papa or your mama and tell you how to do things. But anyways, other than that, probably no one will like the video, no one will be entertained, but if you are, hope you do, and I'll catch you maybe on another tree trimming video next time we have a tornado or high winds. All right, bye-bye, see you later.